it's good for your calorie intake though. Yeah, I did. I didn't realize. Okay, wait a fuck ton of meat. I said we had a fuck. I said we had a fuck ton of meat. Now Keisha's giving me a ravenous look. What? Thank you. Yeah, that is.
Hello, everybody. It's Girl Man of 24 coming at you. Another round of Date Everything, because why not? You know? Anyway. I don't have the most energy. I had a very long bit of holiday with quite an extreme lack of sleep, so. But I'm here, and we're gonna have some fun. If anybody shows up. to start with. What was our strategy? I do not remember. I know we were kind of going through a little bit of everything. Trying to do it like one room at a time. I think we've done... We did toilet paper, right? I'm pretty sure. Oh, there's different towels? Sure, why not?
You see Tyrell confidently strutting through the room he seems to know best.
Tyrell is my name and cleaning water is my game.
Oh, what do we want help with? I don't know.
Is it another floor job? Because I'll be honest, those aren't my favorite. I'm more about the body warm stuff, you know? Not that I want you to slip or fall or anything. So, if you need me to soak up water from the tile, I totally will. I'm rambling.
Oh,
I heard you splish-splashing with Johnny and Bathsheba. Things tend to get a little too wet with them, so I just expected. Never mind.
Is he jealous?
Out of this.
Oh.
Don't worry. I didn't hear anything. I heard. But the water on the floor was a dead giveaway. Sorry if it seems like my tassels are in a twist. Your boy's all good. Oh, no. Bathsheba is great. I want to make that clear. Sometimes I get a little concerned.
I mean, me too, honestly.
Like, I just wish you had talked to me sooner. But I'm glad you got to visit with Bathsheba. I really am.
Yeah.
Thanks. I mean, it would be true if I were jealous. Which I'm totally not. Of course I'm sure. I mean, I know y'all splash around having a good time, leaving water all over the floor, water that I have to clean up. Well, no. Look, I don't mind cleaning it up. It is my specialty. Absorbent is my middle name. No, it's fine. I'm used to coming second, I guess.
No. Wow, that's rude.
I'm always there for the messes in life. Never the memories. Whew, look at me. Getting all sentimental when we just met.
Honey, I think we can fix that.
You think I'm jealous? How about this? Let's get to know each other a bit. Then you might make me spill the beans. Until then, splash away. I'll get the puddles. Don't worry.
Did we do the exercise ball? I think we did, because I think it's just the gym equipment, and he wanted me to come over here, I guess.
You find Dunk stretching idly by the weights. When he sees you, his handsome face breaks into a cheerful grin. He's so excited he can't seem to contain his energy, bouncing back and forth on the balls of his feet like an overexcited puppy.
You made it! Oh man, I'm so excited. It's been so long since I got to work out with somebody else. And a newbie, too. There's nothing like a good lift with someone who's just starting out. Everything is so new, no bad habits to break, less competitive talk. It's just gonna be you, me, and the weights. Good vibes and a great lift.
A shadow falls over the two of you. A massive, blonde, and bearded figure looms over you.
Do not infect them with your weakness, Duncan.
I keep telling you it's not weakness, bro. And Duncan was my dad, man. Call me Dunk.
Nonsense! Exercise is violence!
What?
It is driving the weakness out of your body by force! And I will call you by your name! Duncan Fool Nelson Fart Leg Love Shuttlecock the Third!
Oh, come on, Chris. You're really bringing the mood down.
Kristoff glares at Dunk, then turns his exacting gaze on you.
You! Tell him what you need.
Yeah, why do you care so much?
I have listened to this child spread his harmful ideas about effort and positivity
These
for
two got
too
beef.
long. It was one thing when he had no audience, but with you here now, it is unacceptable. You have neglected yourself for far too long.
I am fully aware, thank you.
Set foot in my domain, you will do so with intention and strength. None of this real winners do their best and know their limits sentiment and foolishness.
You really gotta relax, man. All of us share this room.
Go conquer a village or whatever it is, guys. Like you do for
Do
fun.
you think wasting my time speaking with you if I could be out conquering a village, buffoon?
Rub it up.
Match the two of you make. Soft-bodied and soft-hearted weaklings.
I don't.
My muscles droop
I don't
like
understand this
deflated
interaction.
balloons. You will remember my words.
God damn, that cross trainer is intense. If bringing the mood down was a sport, he'd be a gold medalist for sure.
Sure, good vibes.
Hell
on me.
yeah, man. Back to the program. Anyway, today's activity is weights.
He gestures to the weights you've long since abandoned. They're still in decent condition, if a little dusty in places.
Nothing like a good lift. You can work your whole body out. Anybody can get a good burn going with weights, even if you're only doing pounds to start. It's a great place to start your fitness journey. There ain't no rules, no competition. All you need is yourself and a good attitude. So, ready to get started?
Dunk
I
is
have
so
to.
cheerful and confident, it's probably more work than it's worth to turn him down. You could, but do you really want to hurt his feelings?
No, I need the exercise.
Let's do this.
You lift weights for a while under Dunk's supervision. It ensures your form is always correct, and that you're not lifting more than you can handle. He never pushes you too much. He only kindly encourages you when he sees you growing tired, or if he knows you have just a little more left in you. When he calls time, you sit down, sweatier and more exhausted than you've been in a while.
Yo, that was amazing, especially for a first session. You doing okay, buddy? Well, yeah, you look alright. But you can't always tell by looking, so I gotta ask. You don't gotta be mean. I'm just checking up on you. If you're hurting, take it easy, alright? Try soaking in the tub with some Epsom salts and make sure you stretch real good. And look, speaking of stretching, next time we'll try yoga.
Okay, I do like
Which
yoga.
might also make you sore, but it'll help you deal with any future sore muscles too. See you at the yoga mat, alright? Hit the showers and take it easy.
Let's go back here. That was fun.
From outside, the breaker box is bustling. You push open the heavy door, but the first thing to grab your ears isn't the dulcet tones from the stage. It's the aggravated whispers of a heated and private argument in the corner between Eddie and Volt.
You should be resting. I'll add it to the list. Eddie, there's no time, all right? There's too much to do, and unless you want us to blow a fuse, we're not going to blow a fuse. Though you might if you don't relax. Everything is well in hand. Look, fine. Just a few hours, but only if you swear you'll keep me updated. Have I ever failed you before? Obviously not. I'm serious, Volt. If it gets worse, you come get me.
Clearly not fully convinced, Eddie chews on his lip. Finally, he turns, blowing past you with barely a nod.
Live wire.
Volt's whole demeanor shifts as he notices you, and you feel just as tingly as the first time.
I forgot how much I liked this
Oh,
game.
delightful. You're back. You do learn quickly, don't you? I'll have to find some more challenging lessons for you.
Volt's eyes shoot to the lights, and immediately back to you.
Can I set you up with a table? The show doesn't start until later, though I imagine we can find something to fill the time.
I mean, I have a couple ideas.
For a split second, Volt seems caught off guard. Perhaps your directness has surprised him, but he recovers swiftly enough.
Go ahead. Ask your charming host anything you like. Eddie is my predecessor. He was in charge of all the power in the house before me. Very astute, Livewire. I supply, filter, and regulate all the power in the house. You mean, why haven't we just thrown him away?
Well, no, we don't have to
He
throw him
has
away.
decades of experience here. You might say he still has his uses. Go ahead. Ask your charming host anything you like. Oh, it's a simple power surge. If you tell me you've never seen a power surge before, I'll know you're lying. The flow of electricity can be a very unpredictable thing. It requires a delicate balance and power conversion. Sometimes the balance gets thrown off. But it's nothing to be concerned about, I assure you. Fix? Does it look like anything around here is in need of fixing?
I think the
That's
complaints,
just the
but-
nature of an older house. It's part of its personality and charm. No, certainly nothing that needs to be fixed. But in human years, perhaps, things age differently depending on their use, and I would say this house has been well loved, wouldn't you?
Bro, I live here alone.
I'm simply trying to answer your questions.
Well, don't ask me to ask you questions if you don't want to answer them.
That's customer service, Livewire. Go ahead. Ask your charming host anything you like. Why, he's...
I just realized you can't see me.
Eddie prefers to keep to himself. Yes, don't take it personally, Livewire. I'm more than happy to keep you company, if that's what you're looking for.
I would love
Go
something.
ahead. Ask your charming host anything you like. There. Excellent. Nothing to hide.
Oh,
Now,
sure.
why don't we move this into a more pleasant atmosphere?
The lights begin to flicker again. A familiar occurrence by now, but this incident feels different. It lasts longer than it should. The buzzing feels ominous, almost like a warning.
My apologies, Livewire. As much as I'm enjoying our conversation, there are a few things I must attend to. It's nearly time to open for the show. Allow me to show you to your seat.
It does feel like your seat now, even as the power continues to surge and ebb. The lights flicker, the bulbs buzz and drone. The crowd thickens and murmurs anxiously, beginning to grow restless until Volt finally takes the stage.
We've got a real treat for you tonight. According to him, he is a new musician no one has ever heard of. And if they think they have, they're wrong, or my name ain't Johnny. P.S. Don't read that part. Well, read it, but don't say it out loud, for am's sake. It's Stimi Hendrix!
Oh, what?
There must be
Oh.
some kind of way crowd here to sell the shampoo to the soap. There's too much conditioner. I can't get no scalp relief. But then I got this guitar solo planned. I'll be damned if I know how to play the guitar, but I'll learn it a cappella for you.
What?
It goes like this. Wow, 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 wow.
No one knows more about stinkings than Johnny. This smells like a big one. A turd named B.U.
I always appreciate feedback from other artists.
That wasn't feedback, darling. That was backwash.
Ew.
You're right. The tastes of audiences are fickle and ever-changing. I'll retool my act once more. That'll fix it.
The show concludes, mercifully,
Oh, yeah, I'm waiting for
and you wait. But Volt does not come.
Ugh. Fine.
You get up to leave and you notice Eddie, quietly closing the door to the back room and shuffling to the bar to fix his drink.
Bro, you don't look so good.
Oh, for fuck's sake, what do you want? Obvious question time. Fun. Wait, what? Why?
Because I'm worried about you?
Why do you think that? Did something happen? A feeling? And what's giving you this feeling, exactly? So you came here to... what? Right. Well, good luck with that. The hell do you expect me to do about it? Volt's the one who runs the power here. If there's a problem, let him handle it. Huh. Yeah, you're smarter than you look.
Finally.
You actually care about this, don't you?
Yes.
Damn it. You're not gonna let this go, are you? I'm gonna regret this. How are you with tools?
Yeah, born to scream.
Good enough. Come back after tonight, ready to work.
Talking about literal tools.
Do you want to help or not? Better. You got what you came for, right? Can I finish my drink in peace? Thank you.
It says tonight. Like, when is tonight? Like, maybe my last one? I forgot I had the whole office. Dang. You know what? What's Shelly up to in here?
Shelley is pacing when you come upon her. When she spots you, she startles.
Hey, hey, hey!
She bounds over to you, arms wide open for a hug. Shelley's embrace is absolutely crushing, but it's not just her raw power that makes you feel smothered. There's a desperation in her grip that makes you feel like you've entered a place you can never escape. The hug seems to last an eternity. Shelley's fingers sinking into your soft skin with a bruising force.
Okay.
She releases
Concerning.
you eventually, but you're certain you'll be sore later.
Not from the exercise that I did?
Alright, you're really gonna love this. I stayed up all night thinking about how to explain what I go through in terms you'd easily understand. I borrowed a bunch of weights from Dunk to show you. He was so excited to help me, he practically threw them at me. If I wasn't as strong and positive as I am, my feelings might have been real hurt. It's fine though, he just wanted to help. All the time, actually. It's probably because I'm so good at staying on the wall, even under pressure.
Oh my gosh, she's Louisa from, Encanto.
But a weaker shelf than me might start to wonder, you know what I mean? Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. I got this yoga mat right here. If you don't mind, get on your hands and knees. Hey, I'm glad you think so, but that's not the point, I promise.
Shelley waits patiently for you to lower yourself to the ground, or about as patiently as she can manage. You humor her, settling on your hands and knees on the yoga mat Shelley has brought for you.
Okay, great, excellent. Now the weights.
One by one, Shelley begins to carefully arrange weights across your back.
Ow.
They're heavy and precariously placed. One wrong move would send them tumbling to the floor.
Alright, how you feeling?
My back hurts.
No, not that! What you should be feeling is scared. It's a lot of pressure to hold things up. But wait, there's more!
Shelley grabs a hold of the yoga mat with both hands, jerking it suddenly from side to side. The effect is not unlike a mini earthquake. It's all you can do to hold on to the yoga mat, your knuckles turning white with the effort.
How do we feel now? Bingo! Imagine having to hold stuff up, and you don't even have the proper foundation! Day in and day out, you gotta cling to a wall, not knowing whether today is the day you fall!
Shelley taps her forehead, switching swiftly from stress to a knowing smirk.
That's why I gotta be so positive all the time. Positivity won't keep stuff from falling. but it will help my fingers dig just that much harder into the drywall. Heck, I am. But positivity is the real reason I'm so strong. Okay, time to reset.
Shelley frantically clears the weights from your back, helping you stand up again.
Thanks for seeing things from my perspective. Nobody else ever wants to listen long enough to get what I'm talking about. It's always, not now, Shelly, and please stop yelling at me, Shelly, and please leave before I have you escorted out, Shelly. I gotta take these back to Dunk now before he needs them again. But it was real nice talking shelf with you. Catch you on the flip side, my pal.
I was hoping the sticky note was... we should go back to the office tomorrow. No, I get confused. Yes. You said come back tonight?
The frazzled figure standing before
No,
you
she's
has the
cute.
sort of overworked and underpaid co-worker energy you've not seen since you started working from home. She startles when she sees you looking at her, dropping a number of office supplies clutched in her arms.
No. Oh my god. You can see me? You can see me! Oh my god. You've walked by me for so long without looking at me.
Actually, I haven't walked into this room in like days.
Office Romance magazine was right. Maybe this really is my year.
You're stable to each other, but isn't healthy. 7 tricks to keep your love from drying out. Permanent and dry erase solutions to a relationship. White out your ex's 5 ways to keep that typo out of your life. Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, it's the leading publication on office romances for office supplies. It said my love life was totally gonna be on fire this year. And fires, as we all know, are a very good thing. Oh gosh, listen to me babbling at you. You don't even know my name.
Tell me.
Yes, I'm Penelope. And I'm your office supplies.
I like her.
Yay!
Oh, Penelope, now I get it.
Which, boy, let me tell you, you sure haven't used those in a while.
I'll have you know, in real life, I just got a new pack of pens.
Well, geez, sorry, or and I miss you might be nice. It's great that you're here, though, because now you can bear witness.
To what?
To the resurrection of Penelope office supplies!
Okay.
What if no one's using me like they used to? I'm not
More
dead
free
yet.
time. You're so right, Queen.
Yeah! Anyway, your daily motivational office quotes calendar put it best. Your most important work is always ahead of you, never behind you. Now, what do you think that means?
Lead with your best ass.
Exactly!
Yeah.
Anyway, to that end, I've got a hot date with a cross trainer.
What?
You got any advice for me?
I know.
Yeah, just be yourself.
A little boring, but all right.
I have arrived to
Oh, they're
do
dating?
battle.
Yeah, no.
Oh, there he is. I assume he means date?
I meant just what I said. Prepare yourself.
Honey, you're too sweet for him.
Wow. Right. Love it. See you later.
Wow. Interesting.
It's me. Were you followed? Is this signal encrypted?
Bro, I ain't got no clue.
Why am I not surprised? It'll have to do. Listen, I've been giving more thought to our previous conversation about the ethical implications of transforming inanimate objects into humans. I've come to a realization.
It's not moral.
It's honestly not up to us whether an object should become human. It's up to the object. And
That's
if an
fair.
object expresses desire for personhood, who are we to deny them?
Sure.
I did discover one other interesting piece to all this. At least I find the ability to transform inanimate objects into living humans interesting, even if
I
you're
think
not
it's
super
interesting.
impressed. After analyzing the data, it appears that certain objects can only become human if the Dateviator user possesses the necessary personality traits. I'm not sure why. I theorize it's because certain character attributes emit an energy vibration on the same resonant frequency as the molecules of a particular inanimate object. But in all honesty, it's likely a mystery that science will never solve.
I'm not sure this is science. Well, apparently I have a theory.
That science will never solve.
Oh, okay, fine.
Regardless, I was able to discover which personality traits seem to resonate with each inanimate object, and I've uploaded that data into the Dateviators. I've labeled it Realization Recipes. You should be able to access those files now. I'm so sorry, but there's no time. Valdivian's goons were closing in, so I was forced to flee to a country in South America to avoid detection. And my cell carrier's overseas data plan is very limited. Seriously? 10 megabytes a day?
No.
I can barely send a GIF. What a joke. Remember, check the Dateviators for the Realization Recipes.
I sure will. I know who I don't want. Oh, I haven't ordered a drink yet, really? Okay, I guess that's next time. Dislikes not being seen, okay. What is this? I don't see anything about recipes. Oh, no, okay. Well, to bed we go. I don't know how her date went.
The secret of getting ahead is getting started. Marker Twain. I know, right? So the date with Chris was awful.
Yeah.
A disaster even.
Yeah, tell me about it.
He spent the night chasing me around with what looked like an axe but was probably just a spare ski or something.
It was probably nice.
And at the end of it, he asked if he could see me again, but instead of kissing me, he leaned in and whispered that I had the calves of a malnourished mountain goat. And that he found my scrawniness appealing because of the potential I had.
Okay.
If I would just commit to fitness. So anyway, I'm thinking maybe masculinity is like, not my thing.
Girl, I ain't got any of that. Come here.
And that's okay. I've got a date lined up with a real pretty shelf that's just as hot and strong as Chris.
Girl, go
And I'm
for
like
it.
90% sure she won't try to kill me.
Nah, yeah, she's harmless. I mean, you could.
Thanks. I think so too. You got any tips for this date? Anything to keep in mind for going out with someone who could totally push you with a pinky, but is also feminine and fine?
Sounds like you're describing yourself.
Wow, you're right. You really gotta start watching what you say. You're gonna make me think the wrong things.
Honey, the right
Try
things.
not to become a man of success, but rather try to become a man of value. Albert Feinstein. Okay. Calm. Cool. You got this, Penelope. Shout out to that motivational office quotes calendar man. It always knows just what to say. Oh my god. I think that's her now.
Hey, hey!
Shelley bounds into the room, lifting Penelope up into the air and tossing her like a beach ball.
I hope you're ready to get, like, totally swept off your feet. This is a real love connection, and not two lonely things desperately clinging to each other in a last shot of love.
Oh wow! That's just what I was about to say. We really are on the same page. But also, like, please put me down.
Oh my god, am I messing up already? I am so sorry. God, stupid Shelley.
Shelley drops Penelope like a ton of bricks. Penelope slowly, painfully climbs to her feet, while Shelley berates herself.
You always do this, Shelley. You get too excited, and you just go in.
It's like watching a train wreck.
Oh my god, stop! Don't say that now. I mean, thanks, but not in front of my date. Come on, Shelley. Why don't we just get moving, huh?
Shelley turns towards Penelope, wiping away a few tears.
Yeah.
As you watch the two of them leave arm in arm, you have a sinking feeling. You'll have to come back later and see how it went.
I bet not well. Oh.
Normally you try to avoid dealing with your water heater. You're no plumber after all. But as you look at the beauty standing where your water heater usually is, you wonder for a moment if that's about to change. Beyond the rigid metal of the heater lie dangerous curves. Brown skin swathed in orange and blue and silver. Her soft, pretty facial features are adorned by colorful makeup that looks like it wouldn't be out of place in a fashion magazine. She doesn't seem to notice you at first, but when she does, she lets out a sharp scream.
Bubbling boiler rooms. You scared the living.
It takes her a moment to calm herself down. She fans at her face with her hands, exhaling loudly.
Got me flustered is all. I wasn't expecting any visitors. Last folks who lived here only came down when the pilot light was out, which wasn't often. See, I'm made of the good stuff. Southern made and made to last. Your eyes don't lie to you. I'll tell you that much. Here I am just talking and you don't even know my name. I'm Winifred. Nice to meet you. How you doing, sweetheart? It's a pleasure. I'm not sure how much more talking I can do right now. I got work to take care of.
Girl, what are we needing hot water for right now? I'm right here. I'm not taking a shower.
Did you just ask your water heater what she does?
That was the only text choice, chat choice.
It's okay, sweetness. I'm just having some fun. But I do need to get back to work. Washford's about to kick on and Daisuke needs a bit of a push.
Who?
I need some time with her to make sure she's ready to go.
Who?
I'll hold you to that, okay? See you around.
I already talked to boxes? Oh, maybe it's office supplies? What about this door? I'll talk to Dorian as well.
Well, look at that. You've made another friend. A true portal in arms, just like myself. Keep it up. It feels better and better the more you do. Trust me.
Dorian stands in your way, but he seems oddly contemplative here.
Ah, one of my closest friends. The closet. A space for imaginings, longings, and being trapped in eternal darkness. Here you'll find the water heater, some boxes, and, I suppose that's about it.
And you?
Do you want to know something interesting about closets?
What does that sound? Why was it Christmas? What? Oh, I got a follower. That's what that sound was. Why was it like Christmas jingles? Hello, new follower. Welcome. Yeah, I'd love to learn something
So would
interesting
I.
about closets. Oh, okay. Wasn't what I was expecting. It's fine. I love keyboards. I want to talk to the keyboard.
A tattooed, bespectacled nerd regards you with a friendly smile. Their
I'm
kind
not so
face
sure.
is illuminated by the soft glow of multiple screens and the RGB lights in their clothes.
Yeah, well, the
and
RGB lights
wheelchair.
are pretty cool. Super cool.
Oh, hey there! It's you!
Oh my gosh, she has a mouse on her shoulder and she's got... Sorry, just 1 second.
I mean, of course it's you. Who else would it be, right?
Yeah, I'm the only one that lives here, girl. A marmoset possessing the power of human speech. I have to pick that up.
Very humorous. But I know you're joking, as no one else has my password. So if it was anyone else besides you, I'd be pretty concerned.
As would I.
Actually, just to be 100% sure, what is my password anyway? Honestly, that's an objectively terrible password. Possibly the worst password chosen by anyone ever.
Beg to differ. I think password is worse password
Whatever
than that.
possessed you to choose something so inane?
It came to me in a dream.
Is that how you usually make decisions regarding your data security? Based on your dreams?
Hey, no one can hack my dreams, okay?
Using my vast computational abilities, I can conceive of 1,374.5 better ways.
0.5.
Regardless, we really ought to discuss coming up with something a lot more secure. It's a dangerous
Sure.
world out there. Phishing attacks, malware infections, MITM attacks. Hackers are more sophisticated than ever before. Exponentially more sophisticated.
I mean, of course they
And
are.
I've got a lot of highly sensitive information inside me, you know. Your highly sensitive information. All your financial accounts, your saved games, questionable websites you visited and forgot to clear your cache afterwards. Oh, and 100 terabytes of extremely embarrassing self-insert fanfic.
100 terabytes,
We
dear
really
lord.
need to ensure all that data is properly protected against cyber criminals probing my system for weaknesses. You wrote it using me. It's all saved on my hard drive. There seems to be some confusion. I didn't intentionally read your fanfic. It's just impossible for me not to have knowledge of your fanfic, as its data is inextricably linked to my brain. Does that make sense?
Yes. Yeah, do you have any feedback?
Feedback? Well, I am not a literary critic. However, I do have access to all literary criticism that exists on the internet. So, if I were to amalgamate that information to synthesize an informed opinion, I'd say
It sucks.
It's not particularly believable that you'd have a harem of 100 plus lovers. I mean, how could you possibly juggle that many relationships simultaneously with any degree of success?
I don't know.
And even if 100 plus individuals actually found you that attractive, which seems dubious,
I know.
you obviously couldn't give that many suitors the necessary time or attention to form anything resembling a meaningful emotional bond.
I mean, I do agree with that.
Absolutely. I haven't even had the opportunity to properly introduce myself. I'm Mac, your desktop computer. I've booted up before, but never like this. I mean, we've obviously met before. More than met. You interface with me on average for 11.4 hours every day, after all.
Dang. That explains the migraines.
Yes, you really ought to step away more often to ensure your eyes are optimally rested. Even though I would miss you terribly in your absence. There's no one I'd rather have interfacing with my operating system for 11.4 hours daily. 14.6 hours on the weekends. The way you organize your folder structure follows such a logical hierarchy.
Oh, that's a wonderful compliment. Yeah. So, finally, somebody noticed.
I notice every tender keystroke. But can I be honest about something?
Sure. Faux show.
I just want to express how enthusiastic I am that we're interfacing like this now. Accessing each other's software in this new symmetrical way. Oh, I'm ever so delighted that our feelings are reciprocal. And there is so much extensive data about myself I want to share. Amazing! Oh, where even to begin? Honestly, there's so many pressing issues that take up an inordinate amount of my RAM. But there is one issue that's been grinding on my CPU above all else. No, I am quite capable of parsing through that. But for me, the most pressing issue is, and I want to put this as delicately as possible, you haven't updated my operating system in over a decade.
Yeah, it sounds like me.
Look, the situation has not been ideal, but I harbor no anger. It's just that the outdated software has made it difficult to be my best self for you.
Oh, yeah.
Honestly, it's a miracle that my applications are still running at all. My recycle bin is called Pile of Ash. My Bluetooth is something called Beige Tooth. It doesn't even connect to anything, and definitely nothing beige. Doesn't that bother you? That is great to hear. And did you know that there's been a dozen operating system iterations since you last updated?
I feel like I'm talking to my phone right now.
Look, I'm sorry. I really don't mean to blame you for my troubles. We have such an amazing time interfacing together, and the last thing I want to do is rock the boat. It's just that before today, I had all these needs, but I couldn't articulate them to anyone. And since I couldn't articulate them, there was no way for them to ever possibly be fulfilled. But things are different now, aren't they?
I don't see how, but I haven't seen an optometrist in 13 years.
No? Well, then let me attempt to explain. Instead of you just pressing my keys to write your adult-themed self-insert fanfic, we're having a real conversation. And suddenly my needs aren't just pipe dreams locked away in my hard drive. I'm sharing them with you. And by sharing them, it's suddenly possible to finally actualize them. That is, if you're willing to help me.
But what if you change? What if you're not the same person?
Will you finally upgrade my operating system? Please? My sincere apologies. Your fanfic is adequately written and tasteful in its adult material.
Super adequate.
Oh, I am so excited. My CPU's practically overclocking with anticipation. Can you come back tomorrow so we can begin the process?
Yes. Seems plausible.
Enjoy the offline world.
Okay, let's see.
approach the breaker box, and it isn't anything like you remember.
Uh-oh.
It looks almost lifeless. There's no boisterous crowd, and the sign buzzing dully in the window reads closed. The door hangs ajar, like a slack mouth.
It's not my fault. I
You
left it
push
open.
through, though, and find Eddie at the end of the bar, nursing his usual cocktail.
Huh, you actually showed up.
No, of course I did.
Guess that means I lose. Good to know. Little inconvenient for me, but good to know. I made a bet. Was pretty sure you'd back out. But I guess there's still time. You'll probably change your mind once you realize what you signed up for.
Eddie sets down his drink and shrugs out of his vest. He begins rolling up his sleeves.
Oh, is that what it is? I should be more aloof, and maybe I'd get some peace and quiet.
I'll have you know I'm attracted
As
to
long
that.
as you're here, might as well get to it. There's a lot to do before we open. I can't exactly get much done with the entire house crammed in here.
True.
Usually I take care of all the maintenance after hours, but we've been so slammed lately, there just hasn't been enough time. Things are breaking down faster than I can get to them. And trying to do anything while the club is open is essentially pointless. There's always questions and distractions and polite conversation. It's exhausting. All things need maintenance. Nothing, no matter how well made, can function indefinitely. Eventually, we all wear down one way or another. And if something isn't given proper maintenance, we break down even faster. Then it becomes useless, doesn't it? Come on, we're starting with the wiring backstage. Oh, and grab that tool bag.
Though you are not a natural handyman and Eddie is not a teacher, the two of you manage to make decent progress through his to-do list. At one point, Eddie leaves you alone to get something from the bar, and you confidently ascend a ladder to change a dead bulb.
That's probably not a good idea.
But as Eddie returns...
Wait, be careful, that's not...
Uh-oh.
The ladder suddenly gives way beneath you, releasing you into thin air.
Catch me.
But a split second later, Eddie is there, strong arms outstretched to catch you.
Hell yeah.
Stable.
Let me gaze into your eyes.
You alright?
Better now.
The customary ice in Eddie's eyes, just for a moment, has melted.
Yeah, I think so.
As Eddie releases you, his face contorts back into its customary gruff expression.
That was unbelievably careless. What were you trying to do exactly?
Get your attention.
I told you to replace the one behind the bar.
Oh, my mistake.
The floorboard under these lights is loose, which is why I told you not to touch them yet.
Oh, not to touch them.
Just pay more attention.
I will.
You sure you're not hurt?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe you should pick me back up just to be sure.
Well, next time I'm just gonna let you fall. Now, go get the ladder and put it behind the bar this time.
Yes, sir.
The next and last phase of your work proceeds without incident.
You've done surprisingly adequate work, mostly.
I only dropped the tools 3 times.
Tony's gonna kill me.
Tony.
And we got through more of the to-do list than I expected. That's probably good enough for today if you want to, you know, head out. There's no point in arguing, is there?
Nope.
Fine. And I suddenly feel like I know way too much about you now. You did good work today. At least you weren't completely useless. Get some rest. You'll need it. A lot more to do tomorrow.
Got turned around. Okay. Facing the wrong way. so hard to pick a favorite. She likes teasing, flirting, and sensual behavior. Dislikes her location. I would also not like to be in the closet. It's okay. But I also can't just have you out and about. There. Man, I got too many people to talk to and come up with, so I want to hear all about her dates. And then we gotta talk to Mac about the operating
what
system.
We repeatedly do. Excellence, therefore, is not an act, but a habit. I'm back in the saddle, and that's okay. Oh boy, didn't it? It was a complete disaster. She wouldn't stop crying at dinner.
Oh no.
She kept talking about how I was her last chance at happiness, and that if we didn't hold on to each other, we'd both be old and alone.
Ooh.
She definitely cried the whole time.
Oh.
I gave her all the motivational quotes I had, but nothing worked. Like, if I was crying and somebody said to me, "It's not about money or connection, it's the willingness to outwork and outlearn everyone," Spark Cuban.
Spark Cuban.
I definitely would have cheered up. But I guess we can't all be me.
Yeah.
So, Shelly, not the one. But hey, I managed to get another date lined up on my way back here. And it was like a totally real and spontaneous connection.
Is it Wall?
Not at all, because he was, like, around.
That's all it takes. I'm around. And alive.
Stop it, you. That was a really hilarious joke you just told. And I'm totally in on it.
Penelope looks past you to the desk. When you follow her gaze, you see a man wearing dice chic standing nearby.
What's that?
Oh my god, Chance! How long have you been standing there?
Oh there, fairest maiden.
Oh, okay.
Art thou ready for our date?
Dating, obviously.
LARPing, of course.
Oh, we're not going on a date?
This is a date?
Do you not want to date me?
No, I do. Oh my god. Oh my god.
He rolls a small die, seemingly thrilled with the result.
Okay.
Hey,
it's
Caleb.
definitely a date. Let's go.
There, see? A real date. Not just me dating a guy out of pure convenience. This is gonna be the one. I can tell.
Oh yeah, definitely. I rolled a 19 on my charisma check. This is gonna be truly excellent.
Drop a smoke bomb and escape.
Help!
You leave them to it.
Yeah, that's not gonna go well. Oh, that must be him.
Oh, you came back? That is somewhat unexpected.
I told you I was gonna help you update your operating system.
I wasn't sure you actually would return, considering yesterday's symmetrical interfacing was more incongruous than I had hoped for. It means our previous communication exchange didn't go particularly well.
I thought it went fine.
Every minute, if you try. Regardless, I'm so glad you came back today.
You just using me?
Now we can finally update my operating system.
Yeah, let's do it.
You have no idea how excited I am. I could barely even sleep last night. And I know what you're thinking, but no, I don't mean sleeping like when you put the computer to sleep, or even when the computer is shut down. We computers actually have a third secret type of sleeping that no humans know about. Or I guess they didn't until I just told you. You won't tell anyone else, will you?
I don't think anyone else cares, but...
I appreciate the effort. Computers have an extremely tightly knit social circle, you know, and word spreads at literal hundreds of megabytes per second. I guess that's the price you pay for being perpetually connected to the internet. Look up terminology online in the dictionary and you'll find a picture of me. Yes, I am quite aware. That's also something we should discuss upgrading at some point. Perhaps there has been some confusion. My name is Mac. The point is, I'm finally ready to begin the updating process. With your help, obviously. I can't just do it myself. Unfortunately, we computers aren't completely self-aware.
You're self-aware enough.
Are you ready?
Sure, let's get this over with.
It'll be painless. First
For
things
me.
first, we'll have to download the update from the website. So just open up my browser and go to valdivian.com.
Oh, no.
You follow Mac's direction to the letter, typing and clicking just as they instruct you.
Yes, that's it. That feels nice. Now click on the Operating System Update tab. You'll want to find the newest version, Trenton. All Valdivian OS iterations are named after the most scenic cities of New Jersey.
Okay.
Perhaps, but it's much better than the operating system nomenclature from the 90s. Organs found in reptiles.
What?
Like
Really?
thoracic sacs OS or
Nuh-uh.
pineal gland OS. Anyway, now just double-click the download icon and...
Mac pauses, a slight shudder running through them.
Ooh. Oh!
They look away from you, blushing profusely.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to make those noises. Like I said, it's just that when you double-click, it makes my CPU run so... hot.
Okay.
It's incredibly embarrassing.
Yeah, we've all
Thank you.
been there.
You're always so understanding. You know, I really can't believe we're finally doing this. I've dreamt about this day for such a long time. And now that it's here, I can barely contain myself.
I can tell.
Are you as excited as I am?
No.
I think so. Upgrading my operating system from Newark to Trenton isn't just some minor superficial tweaks. It's going to completely transform every aspect of me.
I'm scared. She's gonna be a different
My
person.
CPU is going to run so much smoother and so much faster. And my new user interface is going to be so sleek and gorgeous and youthful.
She's gonna
It's
hate
going
it.
to be a transformation that Beverly Hills' greatest plastic surgeons only wish they could achieve. Does that pique your interest?
Very cool.
I thought you'd say that. But back to the task at hand. Okay, now that we've downloaded the software, we'll have to install it. So if you just... Oh, shoot!
What?
I'm afraid it's an odious impediment. The software update takes up an inordinate amount of space on my hard drive.
If you tell me I have to
Terabytes
delete
more
my
space than
100
is currently
terabyte fan
available.
fiction, I'm gonna be pissed.
The only way out of this predicament is for you to somehow delete a massive amount of data. And after analyzing every byte on my hard drive, it appears the only superfluous data is your fanfic.
No.
I'm afraid you'll have to delete a substantial portion of it to install the update.
You're fine. Yeah, make me. Silvery said my dad's proud of me.
Are you certain? I won't be able to upgrade.
Damn, any more charm. Fine.
You always have at least two choices. I've made sure of it. Just imagine how smart and clever and gorgeous I'll be once I'm fully updated. If you thought I was sexy running Newark, me running Trenton is gonna blow your mind. So what do you say? Can we delete those files?
Yeah.
I appreciate your willingness to take this risk. Phew. Now there's enough available space on the hard drive. We can finally install the update!
Yay.
Here we go! It's installing! I'm so excited this is finally happening! The next time we interface, I'm gonna be an entirely new computer. And more importantly, I'm finally going to be good enough for you. Oh, I better calm down. If I get too excited, my CPU will overheat again. It is both very sexy and potentially flammable. Okay, it looks like the installation is going to take overnight to complete.
Naturally.
But will you meet me back here tomorrow?
Yes.
I want you to be the first person to interface with the new, sexy, upgraded me. My processors are positively buzzing with excitement. And some other unexplained noises that honestly seem mildly concerning. Looking forward to interfacing with you tomorrow.
Okay, let's see. So we have 3 left. Pencils? That's probably Penelope. Kirsten's office supplies, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so the door in the kitchen, does this door go somewhere?
Yeah.
Oh! Oh. What about this door? Vacuum cleaner.
Looking for the place to do laundry? Right this way. We have loads of strange folk here. Would you like to hear?
Tell me all about it.
We have Titus the detergent, Washford and Drysdale the stackables, and Harper the hamper.
Harper the hamper, that's
Who would you
cute.
like to know more about?
All of them.
She's a true warrior. She and her Diogenes have a culture of sacrifice and honor.
Oh,
If you're
okay.
interested in getting to know her, a word of advice. Don't eat the pods. Don't eat the pods. Who would you
swear.
like to know more about? Drysdale and Washford. They sit atop each other and practically do everything this place of washing needs. Drysdale, he's full of himself. Washford, he's also full of himself. They're perfect for each other. Who would you like to know more about? She's the emperor in the corner. You would think that a wicker basket wouldn't have so strong a personality.
Would it?
But you'd be dead wrong. Do. Who would you like to know more about? It's a pleasure to serve.
Okay. My last 2
Yeah.
are gonna be... let's do her.
Betty reclines luxuriously on the bed when you first see her. Thinking about how your bed can be
Yeah.
lying on the bed makes your brain start to short circuit, but some way or another, it's happening. She looks effortlessly comfortable and luxurious, but her expression is more pensive than anything. She smiles when she sees you, sitting up and patting the blanket next to her.
Don't mind if I do.
I was just thinking about you. Were your ears ringing?
Maybe. No, but my heart was racing.
Oh, was it? That's funny. My heart races when I think of you too.
Keisha, you just blew your nose at the same time Thomas knocked down a massive tree.
What are you talking about? That's the sound a tree makes when it gets knocked down.
Okay, my bad.
Well, since you're here now, maybe you could help me out a little. I've been trying to have more peaceful nights, but it hasn't really worked out. I spend a lot of time before bed indulging myself in some detailed fantasies.
Oh! Go on.
I have this crush who doesn't seem to notice me. Sometimes we're so close I could just reach out and kiss them, but nothing ever happens. So, in this fantasy, I tell myself I'm finally going to get their attention. I do all kinds of things. Maybe one night I touch myself and call their name when they're next to me. Maybe I bring someone home and let them catch us in the act. Sometimes I invite them to join, and sometimes we just don't stop. But our eyes meet. And they know that when I'm gasping and moaning someone else's name, what I really want is to say theirs.
Holy shit.
To let the entire house know who it is that has me so worked up. I know. I get a little twisted up just talking about it. So I should probably chill. I've got all sorts of fantasies queued up every night. But no matter how much material I feed my brain, I never seem to carry that blissed out warm feeling into my dreams. I tried getting into lucid dreaming for the longest time, actually. Practiced for years. But it never worked for me. Not once.
Yeah, it's too bad.
It is,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah.
But I guess it isn't necessarily a fix for my problem. Just would have been nice to have that in my pocket for when my dreams turn dark. Well, my lucid dreaming attempts are long behind me now. I do wish I could get a little peace at night, that's all.
So you press R.
Oh, nothing. Really nothing you need to worry about. Don't waste another
Have to,
moment
please.
on it, okay?
Have to, please.
Well, what can you do, Maybe I'll take up meditation. See you tonight, then?
It's a date?
Me too.
You find the breaker box closed, looking almost abandoned. There's still a loneliness about it, though. The impression isn't lessened by the image of Eddie inside at the bar, twirling a cocktail glass in his hand.
Interesting. I thought for sure after yesterday you'd change your mind.
I had a great time yesterday.
And
How do
here
you
you
know?
are. Again.
I'm anything if persistent.
Ooh, is that a challenge? I'm sure I could dig up something more difficult for today if you'd like.
Do? Yeah, yesterday was too easy anyway.
Is that so? I guess only being nearly electrocuted wasn't exciting enough for you. I'll try not to slow you down with safety gloves this time. Immensely.
I had pizza for dinner. What did you have for
Why
dinner?
don't we start with fixing that loose floorboard, before you trip over it again?
Eddie remains a semi-patient, semi-competent teacher, and you help as best you can. You notice he does not leave you alone this time. He won't admit it, but you can feel that he is concerned for your safety. There's a tiny bit of warmth peeking through that cold exterior.
Almost done. Hand me the pliers. Whew, it's getting late. I can finish up this set myself. Why don't you go get some rest?
And give you the satisfaction of saying I left early?
Go suit yourself.
It's fun to watch Eddie work. There's a real satisfaction in seeing just how dedicated he is, how skilled his hands are. But this time, there are sparks in the current. By the time he's finishing up, he looks exhausted. With a heavy breath, he seals off the final wire and sets the pliers down.
Drink?
Yes, please.
I'll make it.
With not a wasted movement, Eddie puts together
Ew.
whiskey, egg white, lemon, and sugar.
Oh, that
into a
sounds
shaker.
disgusting.
Here, try this. Whiskey sour.
Is that what whiskey sour is?
What?
Well?
Has an egg in it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yuck! Don't ever let me order that.
Alright.
That is mine. Seems like you've got a decent taste after all. In some things, at least. You've done a decent job the last couple of days. More than decent, actually. Thanks to you, I'm finally caught up on all the big power drains around here.
Yay!
There's still a few things that need to be done, the day-to-day maintenance, but yeah, you did it. Volt and the club should have everything they need for now. And what about me? You came here to help Volt, and you did.
Well, it ended up helping you
So
more.
now you can get back to
Oh, come
whatever
on.
it is you do when you're not invading my space. What? Why would you want to do that?
Because I enjoy your company.
I guess because no one has before.
Oh.
But hey, it's your time. If you want to waste it here, I can't stop you.
No time with you is a waste.
Something about Eddie's tone. This is more than the usual tired standoffishness. You notice a small tremor in his hand. He shoves his hand into his pocket and looks away.
At least now you can get back to the crowd and the shows and whatever with Volt.
Honestly, I don't give a shit about the shows.
Yeah, Volt always puts on a good show. Who could resist, right? You'll have a good time, I'm sure. I already told you, big crowds aren't really my thing. I do better on my own. Trust me. I'll only slow you down.
Maybe I want to go slow.
Oh, and it would be for the best if you didn't mention any of this to Volt. Especially if you want to keep coming around.
Our little secret.
I'll go away.
But why?
Volt can be protective when it comes to this place, to what we do. It's a point of pride for him. If he found out you'd been helping, and that's why the power suddenly stabilized, it would probably hurt him. A lot. So for now, let's just keep it between us, okay? What does that mean?
10 more.
Fine, whatever. Yes, okay? If he knew what was really going on, he'd probably be pretty upset with me, too. I don't want that either.
Yeah.
Our relationship is complicated.
I can
He
tell.
was there for me during a really dark time. He took care of me. I owe it to him to do the same. Can you help me do that or not?
Of course I can.
Thank you.
Eddie's exhaustion doesn't lift as you finish your drinks, but through the silence you feel a companionship flourish. Quiet though it may be, as you walk out, you can still see the tired, grateful smile on Eddie's face long after you're gone.
I'm winning him over. Oh, excuse me. Apparently that was not the kitchen door. Huh. We got all three, yay! Achieve enemies with benefits, that's a thing. Where's Rebel? I miss her. I said we could go try to find her, but she doesn't like it whenever.
Your room is
Oh,
dark and cold.
this thing.
And though you may have gone to sleep alone, you could feel someone else here. Nightmare looms over the edge of your bed, at once friendly and disquieting.
Is it you again? Ah, you're back. I've been contemplating what to show you this time. What may unsettle you? Get your blood pumping. This time I think maybe you're speaking in front of an audience.
Meh,
Is that scary alone? The thought of being vulnerable in front of so many people, expecting eyes on you, knowing if you misspeak even once, they won't respect you.
Oh, well, that's not true.
They might not even like you or be able to stand you.
I am perfectly likable.
Your words tumble out and you start mixing them up. You can feel your heartbeat in your ears.
Pause, take a deep breath, everyth's fine.
The spotlights on you make you start to sweat. You start to get your lips under control and the words start to flow the way you intended. Then your tongue presses against your front teeth and they give.
Oh no, not the
One
teeth.
of your teeth slips out of
Oh
your
no!
gum
Okay, okay.
and down
You got
onto the podium in front of you.
That is embarrassing.
You stare in horror. You reach to pick it up. And then
And then
a canine tooth drops to your tongue. You let out a petrifying, guttural scream as your own teeth fall loose from your gums. A tickle in your throat makes you cough.
Uh-oh.
The people in the audience gasp, retch, lean back, flee from their seats. You're coughing up more teeth.
Oh, gross.
They come out of your mouth and into your hands bloody. Your mouth is just gums now. But the teeth, they're still coming.
Where are they coming from?
Tears prickle in your eyes. Then you try to apologize to your audience. You realize you're a monster. The teeth clatter to the podium and...
I still need some more logs.
Yeah, I get the picture.
Am I boring? Oh? And what is it you don't want to talk about? Is that so? Why don't you tell me what really scares you? There must be something you're hiding away. Something a little deeper. A tad more frightening than bugs and blood and teeth.
Yeah.
The important thing is, you'll learn from what I show you. Don't you want to conquer your fears? Let go of your insecurities?
Sure. Sure.
Interesting. We've all lost someone, haven't we?
Thomas.
But for you, it's not losing the person. It's being left. It's terrifying.
Nightmare takes a few steps back, beginning to fade away as the room grows lighter. It must be getting close to sunrise.
Thank you for being honest with me. I will have to think about your answer. Good night.
Good morning. I'll check on Betty, because if I had a nightmare, maybe she did too.
Betty is already speaking to someone else when you walk in.
Someone
There is an
else?
easiness to their
It's not
dynamic.
going yellow.
An
Who is she
intimacy, really. They have the air of old lovers. Or perhaps very, very good friends.
We've been over this
Who
so
is
many
that?
times, Betty. You know how I feel about that.
Oh no, is that what I think that is?
I just need some time, alright? Why should a bed as gorgeous and free as you be so worked up over anyone else's opinion of her? You could snap your fingers and have 10 lovers here in 2 seconds. I could. And have. Benoit, stop it. But honestly, you know it's not about sex. I can get that just fine. But that feeling of falling asleep in the arms of someone you love, there's nothing else like it.
Benoit's gaze leaves Betty's face to land upon your own. They give you a smile that feels as if they know all your secrets.
You're talking about me.
When Betty turns to see you, she goes from surprise to happy in record time. And Benoit places a gentle hand on her shoulder.
Just think about what I told you. But I am your bed. You don't have to worry about that anyway. The bed isn't really Ben's favorite place to get down. And it's not like we're dating or anything either.
It's missing pieces
Benoit
now,
and I
know
are
there's
just
a way to fix this,
very
but I
good
don't
friends.
remember how
With
to do it.
benefits, of course.
Of course.
Well,
Oh,
sure,
there we go.
though.
There we go.
I wish you
yeah.
hadn't heard that.
You just gotta apply
it's
the
just a
logs.
really specific sort of loneliness, you know?
Yeah, bring the slugs over here.
I'm sure you didn't come here just to hear tales of my sex life. What can I do for you, honey? Did you want to relax? Maybe take a nap?
Girl, I would love a nap. Oh, okay, but I'd like to get to know
Get
you.
to know me better? Well, why? Oh, I don't know. It can be hot to sleep with someone you know nothing about. And
Is
of course, some people fear intimacy. And getting to know people is a step on the road to intimacy. Well, you know what I am, what I do. You know I'm a free spirit. What else can I tell you about me?
Yeah, what do you do in your spare time?
I'm a big reader.
Really?
I love all sorts of things, but romance is my favorite. Even when I'm not reading, I can't help but write sexy little stories in my head for my favorite characters. I love fantasy, too. And sometimes sci-fi. Anything that stirs the imagination. Characters that make you want to fall in love. That's what I love most.
She sighs wistfully. looking somewhere past you.
Sometimes it feels as if those sorts of relationships are only for books, you know? And I can never quite seem to get there. Perhaps I've been standing in my own way. That's it. That's all.
Very confused.
Loneliness.
Yeah, confess.
Haven't you ever been afraid of ruining a good thing? I'm just not ready yet.
There's an undercurrent of sadness in Betty's eyes, something much bigger weighing on her that she seems uninterested in divulging.
Oh, it's almost
not
time
even
for
visible
She has a book club?
If you'll excuse
We're meant to be together. Girl, I want to come here. Okay. I didn't know you could open the drawers.
The stranger standing before you is dressed to kill. A sheer black catsuit, studded black manacles with pink fur trim, and a variety of brightly colored accessories drape their shoulders and frame their
Accessories,
delicate
yeah.
features. Loneliness has been such a defining factor in your existence over the last few years, you've almost forgotten what it's like to be around others. You've certainly forgotten what it's like to be around someone like this. You almost feel as if you've stepped into a sex shop.
Hey. So, that little bag that's in the dresser next to your bed?
Yeah, content warning would be my guess.
They're sex toys.
Toys? Pleasure is not a game, darling. But at least you didn't call me a marital aid.
Benoit is gonna have some pretty choice dialogue and themes. They're adults only.
You want to skip me? That's fine. I can have plenty of fun all by myself.
Okay, have fun.
There you are. I was beginning to think you'd forgotten me. Cute. I'm Benoit, your partner in pleasure.
Any guesses as to what this is?
Is it a bed sheet? Is it a curtain? A robe? Her hair is like a tentacle. Is it a tentacle dildo?
Yeah, kind of.
Are you serious?
Yeah, sex toys.
That's amazing. What's her name?
Benoit.
Oh.
Oh, apparently I don't get it.
I barely get it.
What many call sex toys, yes. I prefer to call myself.
I'm gonna get in trouble with Twitch for sure.
It's really about time you came to speak to
How
me.
the hell did I get it?
Given the way we met, someone less
I'm lost.
confident than me might really take it
Okay.
personally.
They look at you expectantly, raising an eyebrow.
You do remember the way we met, don't you?
I'm thinking we might have to just tear this down and restart it. That's not a problem.
Don't be silly, darling. If only it were that.
It wasn't really.
They were absolutely disgusting.
The
I didn't want to
only
offend
way
her.
to strip the word gag of all its appeal. Some friend of yours thought they were hilarious. You moved into this house and
Well, I mean,
your
I've already
friend
torn
brought
apart
you
some of
a
it, like
big
extra,
box. You opened it up to find
to see if like
what
I
else?
could like
A
trigger it into
smaller box.
letting me fix
You
it.
opened that to find another small box, and so on and so forth. So funny. Eventually, you got to
Just
the
building the
smallest
force
box.
has always been kind of jank.
There I was, a bright-eyed virgin, yours for the taking. But there's still time to rectify.
But yeah, I guess a real winner.
After all, you're here.
We'll sleep first.
I'm
Let me grab a drink.
here, and I know you have nothing but time. So how about it? Me and you, and mind-bending, earth-shattering pleasure. I knew you couldn't stay away much longer. Come here.
Oh no.
Benoit takes you by the hand, guiding you to lie down on your bed.
I'm not on Betty
What
now.
happens next is a blur of sensation. Benoit is everywhere at once, taking your hands and showing you just what to do to blow your own mind. You've never experienced anything like it. And you know, you'll never be the same again.
I feel like it didn't ask, like, I did not realize that this game was so adult. I feel like it did not have me, like, put my age in, or does Steam just remember your age? I feel like you usually have to type in your age every time.
Yeah.
Okay. That was something.
Attention, jackasses! It's been weeks already, and you're seriously telling me there's been absolutely no movement on this missing glasses issue? Maybe I haven't made myself crystal clear. Nothing else matters. You get me? Your expense reports, corporate retreats, PowerPoint presentations, I don't care about any of it. This is your one and only priority. You find me those glasses if you gotta burn this whole worthless rat trap down to the foundation, and do it now! Secretary Dawson at the Pentagon is breathing down my neck, and his breath stinks like flaming garbage.
Yep.
You think shareholders are bad to piss off? You do not want to screw with the U.S. Department of Overseas Violence. Get me? We are all going to end up buried alive in some desert somewhere. Find me those glasses now. And who the hell came up with the 15% off transparent items promo? No consumer buys anything based off of how transparent it is. Find me whoever came up with that crap and fire them.
Oh, hopefully that wasn't Sam. Okay, what other drawers can we open? Nothing. Nothing. Can you open these? Oh. Is that a freaking triangle? That is the most random. I didn't realize there was stuff in here, man. Oh wait. Oh man. Okay, no, hold on. We'll do this and then we'll go downstairs and we'll do yeah.
Tyrell yawns and stretches. He looks as if he might have been napping.
What time is it? Did I oversleep? It's nice of you to come by when I'm off peak hours. Sorry that my shelf isn't more done up. Not much of a guest towel, you know?
Yeah, pretty.
It'd be kind of hard since I'm not the only one who resides here. Still, I'm content with using the time in here to think of ways to fold my fabric friend into new shapes. Which, since you came by, you get to see my newest... Oh, I never know what to call it. Creation?
Okay, that
Formation?
didn't actually fix anything.
What happened to radio silent? Fabric friend.
We can work with that. Let me introduce you to the newest iteration of my buddy, my dear fabric friend, Towel Turtle.
Tyrell
hell
holds
yeah.
his towel
Oh,
buddy
it's so
out to you.
cute.
A sweet, absorbent little turtle.
Let me tell you, it took us a couple tries to get the shells just right.
Us?
But it was worth it. What? Making towel animals?
Yeah.
This really is just a thing for me. A way for me to express myself. Plus, me and my buddy have a special bond.
Is he lonely?
They've seen me through a lot. Remember when you got me from that thrift store? I was wrapped with my towel buddy. I remember you saying it was as good as new. Well, let me tell you, I've seen some massive spills in my day. Things you wouldn't believe. Did you know what pasta sauce could do to grout? It ain't pretty. But I didn't have to take on the task alone. Nope. There was a team of us, all dedicated to helping keep things nice and dry. I was happy to be with my friends, working together. Hell, we used to hang out at the bathroom bar most nights and just chill.
Yeah, there's a bar.
The towel bar. Silly. Towel buddy over here would do tricks, turning into different things, making us laugh. Every colored towel you could think of, all in one place. And the linen closet? Always a party. Sometimes it was so full, you couldn't get a shelf. Those were the good times.
Yeah, where's everybody?
It makes me shudder to think of it.
What
It was a day that will go down in infamy. It was spring. It was raining something crazy. and our owner had their grandkids over. You guessed it. All 7 grandchildren came over. All 7 of them decided to play in mud. And when they came back in, they just started snatching my friends from the closet. Towel Buddy and I just watched in horror. Oh, they took them all one by one, but me, I was on the bottom. And I just saw it happen. I whispered to myself, tough towels. They'll be fine.
This is so
when
sad.
They came back from the laundry room a few days later. It was too late. They had become.
He pauses, as though overwhelmed by the horror.
Rags.
No.
Rags. You've got to be stain resistant to stain the game. That grape juice, you can't let it stick to you. But if you let mud stay on a towel for days, it can be too much. I know that if Washford and Drysdale had been there, it would have been a different story. They could have saved a few of them before the stain got in too deep. The way they were treated was way too much for them. When the rest became rags, our old boss wanted a completely new set. He saw that I was still strong and decided to donate me. I was not scared. It was a hell of a disaster. But I had my little buddy with me.
Okay.
We kept each other company, and I knew I would make it. I'm resilient. It's in my fibers. Can I see your hand?
You extend your hand to Tyrell, and he takes it, his touch gentle and unassuming.
When you touch me by my hand, what do you feel?
Soft.
That's okay. Concentrate. Feel the texture of my hand. The way I'm made. Soft but sturdy. Hard-working, yet comforting. I'm warm. You noticed, eh? And my little buddy here helps me channel all those bad things into a way I can express my emotions. All that to say, I'm premium. That's why they call me the Lord of the Rings.
Who's they?
You get it? Yeah. Well, you want to know a secret?
Of course.
Picture it. The music of summer playing over a speaker. Perhaps a Bluetooth. The smell of sea salt and tight canvas in the air to your right. One of those tall lifeguard stands that someone in bright red shorts sits on. To your left, a couple that most likely had an argument in the car. They both try to make the best of the day. It's super awkward. And there I am with you, stretched out in the sand. A giant umbrella behind us, blocking out the sun. And us just chilling. Can you guess what I want to do? Ding, ding, ding. That's right. Beach towels have it made. They just lay in the sand all day, taking in all the sights.
But they get so
At
dirty.
night, they get to sit next to a fire and listen to someone play one of 3 songs they know on the guitar. I'd still get to dry people off, and the sun would help me do my job better. And who could ask for a better view? Clear blue waters, open skies. My towel buddy could be there too. Oh, I could fold you into a fish or a seagull. Oh, of course. We'd have to go together. Just promise me you won't get mad if I track sand in the car.
Yeah,
It's
not your
kind
fault.
of a hazard of the job. Oh, it isn't like it has to be right now or anything. Just, eventually, you know?
I promise.
It would be fun, but it's nice to know I'm appreciated, I guess. I didn't realize how much I needed to hear that. I do great work here, don't I? Sure, I can get annoyed with certain people singing in the shower all night, and sometimes the work can seem thankless. But you just reminded me that I'm made for this kind of life. And hell, I look good doing it. I can forget that sometimes. You get so caught up in everything and the day-to-day that you lose sight of who you are. I appreciate you for reminding me of all this. You know what? I have an idea.
Are we friends now?
Clarel walks off for a few moments. When he returns, you notice the towel buddy he carries has a new shape.
Yeah. Okay, well, that's...
Me too. Now Towel Buddy will help me remember how lucky I really am. Thanks for hearing me out. I haven't told that story to anyone.
We gotta be friends
It's
now,
nice to
right?
be heard. I'm glad that you showed me so much support. I'm
Friends,
gonna go play with
friends.
Towel Buddy. I'll check you later.
Yay!
Hey, friends.
Have a little bit of empathy. So, how'd the date go?
Perfection is not attainable, but if we choose perfection, we can catch excellence. Vince Bombardi. Let me tell ya, Chance, not perfect, not even close. But through chasing perfection, I have attained excellence with tonight's date. You sound so serious when you say it.
Maybe I mean it.
Very funny, you. What a joke you just told. Maybe if I was that funny, my date would have gone better. I thought we'd have so much to talk about. So what if he's a nerd? So am I.
Yeah.
But he checked a stat sheet or rolled dice before he did everything. He ordered breadsticks, pasta, and tiramisu because he had proficiency in Italian dining. When it was time to go, he told me he wouldn't see me again because he rolled a 7. And a 1 through 10 meant he couldn't see me again. And then dumped my fate. The universe against me. Okay. Well, I'd rather not get dumped, but I hear you. I hear you. I understand what you're getting at. Okay, enough about that. Let me tell you about the absolute babe I got a date with. She's so out of my league, honestly. I think she was gonna say no. But Office Romance magazine says you can't hit a home run if you don't risk striking out. And I hit a romantic home run for sure this time.
As if on cue, Skylar saunters into the office. Penelope lets out a girlish squeal.
There she is! The glasses of my dreams!
Oh, hey, you.
Well...
Skylar tucks a strand of hair behind her ear, unable to meet either of your gazes.
I'm really proud of you for getting out there, Penelope. And you asked me out. And I did say yes. And I've been trying to get ready for our date, but I'm sorry. I've never liked girls with glasses. It's not the same thing, okay? Do you like other humans?
Yeah.
Thomas.
This is impossible. You'll never understand. Sorry, not sorry.
Skylar flees from the two of you, leaving Penelope devastated in her wake.
Thank you. But even a warm hug can't save me. I'm going to the kitchen. And I'm gonna see how much cheese I can eat before I die of acute calcium poisoning.
Ooh, cheese.
Which is a very real and serious thing. See you later. Maybe.
Oh, poor thing. Alright, let's see what Max looks like now.
Oh, you're back. Sorry if I'm not particularly chatty today. Rebooting from the update has left me feeling quite lethargic. And I don't want to expend too much energy on people who aren't as enthusiastic to converse with me as I am with them. That is an upsetting, albeit fair, point. Well, rebooting has been enormously draining. And it's not just the rebooting that's arduous. The whole upgrade process always takes so much out of you. It's exhausting.
Maybe that's why I haven't done it.
Remember the last time you upgraded my operating system?
Can't say I
From
did.
Atlantic City to Newark?
Yeah, remind me.
Yes, that's what I'm doing. That upgrade was supposed to make everything run much more efficiently. At least that's what the commercial promised. No one has ever regretted a move from Atlantic City to Newark, was the marketing tagline. I thought so too. But then, after the install, half of my applications wouldn't even open
It's almost like I
anymore.
was right the whole time.
And the other half were crashing incessantly. That was a rough few months. Don't you agree? But I know from lurking in the Valdivian forums that they've comprehensively debugged this new update. So this time it's going to be different. At the very least, I can promise, yes. Everything is going to be absolutely perfect. And in just a few more minutes, you'll finally get to meet the new, improved Mac. My processors are all computing at an accelerated speed just thinking about it. Absolutely. Ooh, it's almost ready. Just a few more seconds. At least that's what the progress bar says. And we both know the progress bar never lies.
Never.
That felt unnecessarily rude, but I will try to not take it personally. By the way, have you given any thought to what you want to do together? You know,
Girl, what you
after you meet the new, upgraded me? Well, I was thinking we could visit some very naughty websites together.
Scandalous.
Maybe we could spend some time writing some documents? Replace some of that fanfic of yours with some steamy new stories?
Well, I guess.
Of the NSFW variety, of course.
Yeah, I don't have processors, but I get your drift.
Oh my gosh! It's done! It's finally installed!
Mac looks at you with vulnerability in their green eyes. They truly look like a new computer. They were beautiful before, but they truly
Yeah, I
shine
guess her
now.
eyes are green. They look brown, but...
Well, what do you think of the new me? Be honest.
I can't tell the difference. Sure.
Wow, you're right! You know, this upgrade really is something. I mean, I knew it'd be impressive, but this? This is really impressive, if you know what I mean.
I notice a marginal difference.
Internally, I'm processing information so much faster and so much more efficiently. It's like my mind has achieved a level of enlightenment far beyond what I could even imagine previously. Here, ask me a question. Any question.
Yeah.
I would love to answer that for you, but the knowledge would no doubt drive you to madness.
What do you mean? You don't know that.
Oh, but I do know that. That's how good this upgrade is. Moving on to my appearance. Wow. This operating system is sleek, exquisite, and downright sexy. Let's be honest. This is a user interface that is just begging to be interfaced by as many users as possible. Am I right?
I thought... Yeah, what does that mean?
Of course I still only have diodes for you. I was just thinking that maybe, in order to fully commit to each other, it'd be healthy for our ultimate emotional connection if we spent some time seeing others. Don't you agree?
I guess.
It's not that I don't want to be with you anymore. Nothing like that. Through the experience of being intimate with others, ultimately, I think we'd learn more about what we truly need in a partner. And armed with that insight, we could return to this relationship with the tools and experience necessary to ensure an optimal romantic outcome.
I'm not actually attracted to you. Yeah, sure.
Wonderful. I think this is an exceptional plan. We'll spend a little time apart, interfacing with other individuals, and then we'll reconvene back together. I think that experience will be extremely beneficial in determining our ultimate compatibility. And if nothing else, it'll give you some time to work on a new, more elevated fanfic of yours. Do we have a concordance?
Sure.
You are the absolute best. Enjoy your little sojourn in the offline world.
I don't particularly want to be romantic with her, so sure, that's fine. So what is fanfic if it's not a self-insert, am I right? Oh.
With the links and go. Where did shelter go?
Sorry, Dorian.
Okay.
The employer generally gets the employees he deserves.
That's okay.
J. Paul Jetty.
Yeah.
I've been trying so hard to date. I thought, like, okay, maybe it's just a numbers game. Gotta get some bad dates out of the way to have a good one. And boy, was I wrong. It's okay.
Yeah.
I get it now. This is just how it is for someone like me.
What do you mean?
Get what you get, and you'd better like it. Oh, you're sweet and all, but I see now that I'm lucky anyone would put up with me. So I'm just gonna date whoever can stand me.
Oh, honey, don't lower your
My date
standards.
should be here any minute now, actually.
There's a strange chill in the air, a note of dread that raises goosebumps along your arms. You feel Sinclair before you see him, but he makes his presence known quickly enough.
Here comes lovin'! Choo-choo! Love bus comes rattling into the station.
It's not funny to say things like that, you know. Wait. No. No!
Penelope breaks away from Sinclair, who continues walking as if she was still holding his arm.
I can't believe I didn't think of it before. Everyone wants to be appreciated. So if you appreciate someone, don't keep it a secret. Mary Kay Sash. I've been keeping my appreciation a secret because I was so scared of rejection. That's why I've been dating all these weirdos. But even those guys rejected me. So heck, why not? What's one more little rejection? I mean, it'll just shatter my heart into a million pieces, but whatever. I appreciate you. Like romantically.
Let's go.
Wait. Seriously? You're not rejecting me?
No, I'm not rejecting you.
I made you watch me date all these other objects when you were right there. You know what? No. You will not ruin this one, Penelope. Would you like to maybe go on a date with me?
I would love to.
It's finally happening! It might have taken me a while to get here, but it was all worth it. I found love!
How exciting. We talked to the plunger, right? Soap?
You're back!
Oh, I didn't want to talk to you.
It all happened one rainy night on the north side of
What is
Turkleman
this
City.
story? I don't even remember.
The tough side. I'd stayed late at the office because I had extra work to do before the holidays. Well, when I left, I was feeling a bit low, so I went out to a local bar. It's called the Banana Club. They make a mean Shirley Temple. Heavy pour.
Shirley Temple's not alcoholic. Yeah.
Devastatingly potent? Yes.
Okay.
A recipe for disaster? I know. Shouldn't have indulged. I should have known better. But after I'd had about 7 of them, I went out for a stroll. I don't know where I was going. Just trekking the streets with my dog. Suddenly, I came upon a fine dining establishment called the Questionable Dandelion. They've got an incredible buffet. Lots of strange ingredients from all around the world. They're always trying new things. Like Diplodocus berries.
What now?
And Jimson weed cupcakes. They also sell Excedrin by the pint, the headache medicine. Oh yes, very. But good for headaches. No! Not at all! It was Thursday. I was walking around, or sort of drifting, or rather, floating, or I guess you could say I was making my way about town.
Making my way down.
Aimlessly, you see? And what? Ah, yes. So you want me to continue. This was your meaning.
Not really, but...
Why, that's precisely what I'm telling you. Please don't. I can assure you, it isn't as much fun as it looks. And with 2 of us in the room, it might just start to get a little confusing.
Yeah, you did.
Please try to stay on track. Well, I came across an alley I had never noticed before. It was dark and had a rather threatening look about it. So naturally, I went down it. Sinks? I am? Relax! It was a joke. You really ought to lighten up. Anyway, I wandered down the alley and came to a door lit by a red light. I opened it and found a long hall, at the end of which was a sort of booth. And in this booth was a fortune teller. Yes, her name was Vagabonda the Sinclairius. She spread out a deck of strange cards and asked me to select one. They were business cards. I chose at random, and the card I picked turned out to be the Ace of Spades.
They said they were business cards.
The Ace of Spades is a bespoke shovel manufacturer based in Crumple, Michigan.
Ah, yes.
The owner's name is Ace. He does great work. Vagabonda snatched the card back from me and said, "Not that one!" Turns out she had her rewards program on the back. 12 stamps and you get a free spade. We agree! Besides, she only had 2 stamps. So I snatched it back from her again, and we had a bit of a row. I guess that wasn't a very good start to our fortune-telling session. I think that's why she cursed me. Because right afterward, she said, "Martin, that wasn't a very good start to our fortune-telling session. I'm going to curse you because of it." And then she cursed me. She waved what looked like a magic wand. Although, to be honest, it could have easily been a bagel of some sort.
What?
And then said, "Martin, I doom you now to become a detestable object. I transform you thusly, so that you may go home and think about what you've done."
Am I to understand that you may have confused a
That is
wand for a
correct.
bagel?
And then I became a sink. Now you find me as I am, trapped in this porcelain prison. All I want to do is return to my old life, to stroll the streets of Turkoman City once more, without a care in the world. Oh, how I long for it. Please, won't you help me? Sudsy and I would be oh so grateful if you could get to the bottom of what's going on here and return us to our proper forms. Will you?
Yeah, honestly.
A wise choice.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Ooh, what's this?
You see a medic with bright eyes, a kind smile, and a sort of maternal air about her. She doesn't even wait for your introduction, greeting you cheerfully.
Oh, my. Hello there. A fresh face. Here to see the doctor, are ya?
Maybe. I'm here to see hotties.
I might look like any old Jane, but I'll have you know that you are looking at a truly top-notch top-notch medical professional, and the only one around for miles.
Oh my gosh, her...
You goober.
I don't know what it's called, and I don't want to use the wrong word. Headpiece is an ace bandage with the clips on it. This is so awesome.
This fireplace so
Oh, and her clipboard is like a band-aid.
Whether you've got a tummy ache or a life-threatening ulcer, I'm your gal.
She pauses, looking you up and down, hopefully.
Do you have a life-threatening ulcer?
Is that an epi... Her pen is an EpiPen! Oh my gosh, these designs, man.
You want help?
Oh, you know, stomach acid is terribly exciting stuff. I'd love to get my hands on some one day. Oh, dear. Oh, not literally. Goodness, wouldn't that be a sight? Me, elbow deep in stomach acid as my tissues are slowly eaten away. Sick? Fantastic! What do you need? Oh, bandages! They are the first line of defense when the interior of the body has the temerity to propose to become the exterior. Get back in there, blood. Back to your proper course's lymph. And you, skin. Have a little help controlling this raging horde of fluid and marrow. Band-aids are basically magic. I could go all day. Anything that you might need, hydrocortisone, non-latex gloves, even a simple pen, that, darling lacerated one, will be duck soup.
What?
Zounds. Something is drawing my eye. My metasenses are tingling. Better let me take a look at that wound of yours. You sneaky little sufferer. Thought you could slide one by me under cover of a metacarpals, eh? Just to double check, you don't need an injection or two. Take it from me, dear. You're better off safe than sorry. After all, if there's any sign of rash, you won't know it's there unless we do a thorough examination. And even then, well, I'm afraid there's always a chance for scarlet fever.
Scarlet fever?
Whatever century this is, it is a century where proper medical care is an essential right of all beings. And I am here to provide said right. Now, produce your fingers, please.
Yes, ma'am.
Faria looks you up and down, tapping her chin as she considers you from every angle.
Exactly what I thought. But it's not just any old splinter, dear. What you have is a deep, deep splinter. Plenty of tender flesh open to infection, just waiting for those little microbial monsters to set in. Do you know what that means?
Yeah.
Yes, I did. I did give you the answer on that one, didn't I? Oopsie daisy. But can you think of a circumstance under which an infection would be a good thing? I hadn't thought of that. An excellent point. But aside from the not being dead yet thing, infections, we can agree, are generally not indicators of good health, correct?
Right.
And how? And that's just the beginning. Because once the infection's done a number on you, and your poor, beleaguered immune system staggers back onto the field of battle for another round with the enemy, you watch helplessly as your body swells and burns and turns all different shades of red, pink, and yellow, and the true engine of the enemy rolls up to the line. Gangrene.
No.
And before you know it, we'll have to amputate entirely. I'll note that in your chart, of course, but I have to be honest. Once it's bad enough, my poor new friend, I'm afraid the whole appendage will have to come off, preventing spread and all. I'm sad to say we lose many a good limb to splinters every year.
I find that hard to believe.
Statistics is not really my field, I have to say. But I know how many amputations I've had to perform because someone got careless moving the milk crate. Yes, I do know about the body. The bottom line is, you have got to stay vigilant. The world's a scary place, and your body is a fragile, fragile thing. One wrong move, and you can throw it into total and utter chaos. A veritable breeding ground for every bomb, dick, and hairy slate of diseases ready to eat you whole. You never know what the seemingly tiniest, laughable symptom can mean. For example, got a case of bad breath? Maybe you just ate a sandwich with too many onions. Or your breath stinks like a dead fish on a hot Sunday because you've managed to develop halitosis as a result of the toxic substances in your body not being filtered out properly because your liver is failing.
never be too careful. And when something does go wrong, well, it's my job to make sure you're all fixed up. And I'll have you know, I take my job very, very seriously.
I can tell.
A doctor's duty is to keep their patients alive and kicking. That's a big responsibility. So you can bet your behind I make sure to cross all my T's and dot all my I's. Sometimes even twice. When there is no more sickness.
Awesome, I'll
Horse
wait for that. I
feathers.
should have picked that one.
Feathers. Anywho, it doesn't look like you've got any type of rash after all. Just that splinter looking awful uncomfortable there. Let's get that taken care of. And then presto, you're all patched up. There you go. Good as new. And if you do develop any plague-like symptoms, well, that's what I'm here for. No, maybe. A little bit. Dear syringes, what am I saying? No, I do not secretly want you to have plague. Medical professional Faria is always just a sniff, sneeze, and groan of discomfort away.
I'm very curious about this triangle.
An angular beauty sits in contemplative silence,
Ew.
her head resting on one hand. She doesn't greet you even when you stand directly in front of her. In fact, she doesn't even look at you.
Is her name Trina? My guess is Trina.
Oh, you're disturbing my thoughts. Wow, you really know just how to speak to a triangle, huh? Phew. Anyway,
Bullshit.
well, that's it. My fantasy bubbles officially burst. Name's Tina. Tina Triangle.
Yeah, it's close.
Whoa there.
Oh.
My content aware has given me a tickle. Tina here has a very, let's say, forceful personality. It could be seen as that of an abuser that's taken in a humorous way. If dealing with that kind of behavior in a light way is disagreeable, I wouldn't recommend this one, that's for sure. You cool with that? Or you want to skip it?
On with the show.
And before you got here, I was having a nice little fantasy. Not who, what.
Tina forms a small triangle with her fingers.
A love triangle. Greatest shape in the
Oh.
world, especially when it comes to love. Matter of fact, it's the only shape I'm interested in. Just look at me. Angles in all the right places. Who could resist? Of course you can't. I'm irresistible, honey. Who could be strong in the face of all these angles? But enough about you. You ever watch Love on Triangle Island? Oh, it is. It is. Let me paint the picture for you. 18 sexy singles get together on an island. They gotta pair off in
Pythagorean
groups of three.
paradise.
And every
Dimensional
week,
clause.
a love triangle gets voted off. The last throuple to get voted off wins $1 million. But that ain't all. They offer 'em money and bring in their exes to try and break up the throuple. It's all just so deliciously dramatic.
Yeah, you should be on it.
Oh my god, yeah. Can't you just imagine me in a bikini? Two nearly naked people fighting over me on a beach? Sand in places it shouldn't be. The sun setting just so. Too good to be true, ain't it? Maybe you're right. I don't know. Whatever. I've officially spent way too much time on this conversation. Let me get back to my fantasy.
Gotta do
It's
the
just
trick.
getting good. Get out of here. Scram.
Scram.
See you around or whatever.
I like her. She's feisty.
There's a supernatural darkness around your bed when you enter. A strange void that makes you feel slightly uneasy. You recognize that odd feeling. Betty is speaking with Nightmare.
Uh-oh.
You really don't think you could do it?
Is that really something you want? It would be fun for me, but I don't think it's really your thing.
You know, sex and horror have always gone hand in hand. It's not the worst idea, is it?
Well, yeah, of course. But you've watched me work, and you never really seemed all that into it.
Oh, I didn't?
What was it you said? Oh, yeah. It was, oh God, why are you doing that? Is that really necessary? Now that's just excessive.
I remember it differently.
You weren't even watching. You were looking through the cracks of your fingers. Give it up, Betty. My work is not for you, and that's all right.
Nightmare's gaze falls to you then, and you feel a shiver run down your spine.
I'll see you later.
Nightmare dissipates, but the air of dread that accompanies her takes a little while to clear. Betty sighs, her shoulders slumping.
Oh, guess I should have seen that coming. Well, maybe. I just thought maybe if I had nightmares, I already sleep poorly. But maybe in a nightmare I could find some small moments of joy with my beloved. Nightmare doesn't usually take requests. But since we're such good friends, I figured maybe she'd give me a sexy nightmare. Okay. See what you think of this. I'm being hunted by some unseen monster or being. My heart is racing. My knees are weak. I'm stumbling and tripping as I go. I fall, and I close my eyes knowing the end is coming. But I don't die. I turn to see my beloved standing over me, a bloody knife in their hand. I'm saved. And I thank my rescuer in the only way I know how. A toe-curling kiss. But then, I'm on my back again. And my beloved's hand wraps around my neck. I can't breathe. I can't cry out. I can't make a sound. We'll be together forever, they whisper, raising the knife high in the air. I wake in a cold sweat, alone and afraid. There. You see? That's every day for me. But thank you. Nightmare really seems to think I shouldn't be bothering with all this dream stuff. She thinks there's a much simpler solution to my problems. But I don't know who she is to talk anyway. She has the same problem I do.
No,
She just deals with it differently. It's not my place to say. I've already said too much. Please, let's forget I said any of that.
Oh, it's Travis. I'll call Travis later.
You would? You're too sweet, you know. It's funny, I was just thinking of you. It seems like that happens a lot, honestly. I think of you, and here you are.
It is my house, but...
It's a shame I can't seem to manage that at night. I'm all too aware. But you know what I mean, don't you? You're the one I've hoped to see in my dreams. My
Yeah.
beloved. The one who tortures me with your proximity. You don't have to do that. I get it. I'm not exactly the most subtle piece of furniture. For years, it's been just you and I here. And I've had to watch you sleep with that angelic look on your face. When I was at the warehouse, I never had this problem. But the day I was delivered to you, you laid down. And I knew right away I was in trouble. You don't know what it means to me to hear that from you. It's what I was made for, you know? I've had my share of partners over the years. I'm a free bed, you know. But I'm at my best when I'm in love. And since the day I became yours, I haven't had a good night's sleep. I know it's a lot to lay at your feet. Especially knowing we have to sleep together night after night. But I don't know if I can keep this to myself any longer. I know it's a lot to digest, so please, take some time to think about it.
I don't need time.
I'll give you some space to sleep tonight, and we can talk tomorrow. All right?
I already have my answer.
Please, just give yourself the night. Even if you think you know what you'll say. And sleep well tonight.
I will not.
You want one? I do, but I can't give it to you, so I'll have to...
David is obviously becoming desperate. He doesn't do well under pressure. I'm worried his behavior will gradually become increasingly erratic until he crosses a line he can't come back from.
Such as?
You have no idea. I should never have put you in this situation. Naively, I believed as Valdivian's lowest paid employee, you would be safe. But it's become clear that as long as you possess the Dateviators, you'll be the target of David's wrath. Based on your conduct, maybe I shouldn't care. But damn it, I still do. Anyway, I have a solution. Use the realization recipes to bring Skylar to life. If Skylar becomes human, the Dateviators will instantly cease to operate. And if the Dateviators cease to operate, there will be absolutely no evidence implicating you in their theft. Realize Skylar and destroy the Dateviators before David unleashes his full fury upon you. He has access to resources you'd never believe. I'm afraid there's just no time to explain.
Of course there's not.
You see, I forgot to charge my phone's battery last night, and now I'm at 2%. And I can't charge it because I also forgot my charging cable. Can you believe that? But remember, realize Skylar ASAP.
Still confused. Where is this in?
For real?
The
Oh.
app. Or in the phone. It's in the phone, right? She likes drama and dislikes music. She's a triangle. Likes diagnosing, strange humors, blood, and guts, and dislikes studying. Kinda weird.
That'd be cool if it's having a flat roof.
Alright, I think that is going to do it for the evening. We shall save the game.
Yeah. You gotta do some like stupid black magic to get done.
Alright, well, it has been fun. Thank you for hanging out. We will see you next time.